Take you across to the latest news. This has to be, viewers, one of the Prime Minister's strongest unsparing attack on a united opposition. If you heard what the Prime Minister said, he did not leave a single political party or a head of a political party without naming them, took each one of them head on. This has to be one of the most critical, unsparing attack on a united opposition, one of the strongest attacks by the Prime Minister, targeting the entire gamut of a united opposition. Why do I say that? Name it, right from the Congress, even Rahul Gandhi specifically. He didn't name anyone, but he made it very clear when he spoke about each political party with each political leader who are all together today in Bengaluru as a united force of 26 opposition parties. It's interesting if you read into and hear into what the Prime Minister said. He spoke of, without naming Rahul Gandhi, he spoke of leaders who insulted community and are then indicted by the courts and have paid the price of that. He spoke of Lalu Yadav, saying that the likes of Lalu Prasad, without naming Lalu, saying that, now they are being looked at, these are convicted people of corruption, being looked at as Margdarshak for a united opposition. Arvind Kejriwal, without naming him, the Aam Aadmi Party spoke of the liquor scam, even spoke of Mamata Banerjee of trying to shield leaders who are corrupt as well. And not just that, mounted a strong attack when it came down to dynasty politics, both attacking the Congress, attacking M.K. Stalin, as well as Mamata Banerjee, where he invokes the nephew angle to it as well. Bhai, Bhatija, Beta, all of that coming in together. I want to bring in Poulomi Saha, my colleague who is joining us right now from the newsroom, to take us through Poulomi, which has to be one of the strongest attacks mounted by the Prime Minister on a united opposition, an opposition that is meeting in Bengaluru today.
Absolutely. This is possibly one of the strongest attacks that comes on a day that the opposition is meeting in Bengaluru to strategize how they're going to take on the Bharatiya Janata Party in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Like you said, without naming a lot of leaders directly, he of course took pot shots at them, specifically of course concerning dynasty politics as well as corruption. He in fact goes on to say, and he said that this is all about family first and nation nothing, that this is about protecting their families, this is about protecting dynasties, is what this entire coalition is about. Parivar Bachao, Bhrashtachar Badhao is what the Prime Minister said, that this coalition is all about the corrupt who've come together at this Sammelan. He said in fact that this is about the opposition trying to open its dukaan in order to protect the corrupt. Opposition wale apni dukaan kholkar hame rokna chahte hain. Now this dukaan reference of course is to Rahul Gandhi, who refers to Mohabbat ki dukaan when he counters the Bharatiya Janata Party. And then of course it comes to Arvind Kejriwal as well, saying that these are parties that are kattar bhrashtachar. Kattar Imandar is what Arvind Kejriwal says of the Aam Aadmi Party and leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, who of course been found allegedly practicing corruption, and they are of course serving time in jail at the moment, and of course awaiting trial in their cases as well. But of course this is the attack that the Prime Minister has levelled against the opposition. Ye kattar bhrashtachari sammelan hai is what he said about this conglomerate, which is of course the opposition parties of 26 parties that have come together to meet in Bengaluru today, of course being their second meeting. He also in fact mentioning that as far as Bengal Panchayat elections is concerned, there are of course local leaders of the Congress and the left who are constantly trying to draw the attention of their high command, their top brass, as far as the national parties are concerned, to of course the alleged atrocities that are being committed against their local unit workers by the ruling Trinamool. But then of course the fact is that the TMC and the Congress, the TMC and the left, as far as the top brass is concerned, they're seated in one room in Bengaluru as they of course try to strategize how to take on the Bharatiya Janata Party. So clearly the Prime Minister is saying that they don't care for what their local units have to say, they don't care for their workers dying on the ground as long as their own ambition to take on the Bharatiya Janata Party is fulfilled. Preeti.
Well, Viewers, kid no one. One thing is very clear. This has been one of the strongest attacks mounted by the Prime Minister on a united opposition. Like Paulomi also took us through the various instances that the Prime Minister referred to without naming a single political party, without naming a single political leader. He made sure that he went on to attack each one of them. He also primarily stated that the entire opposition together, 26 political parties of them, collectively have led to a corruption of over 20 lakh crore rupees or even more. Also saying that the people have made up their mind that in 24 they're going to vote the BJP, and for 24, 26 have got together.